trip. We're getting everything set up, and then we're heading to Islands of Adventure. We're hoping to go on the Velocicoaster today. It's not officially open, but it's still open. And hopefully go back to Universal Studios. We finished it yesterday to do some other rides, because get some people on some other rides. Magic. It's too late, I can't go back to the house.
We're not even going anywhere, are we?
No, we aren't.
Yeah, it goes up really fast, actually.
About 10 feet.
Yeah. We're going through the forest right now. There's
Hagrid.
Thank you.
Hey, look, Dad.
It's occupied, Harry.
Looks like a bunch of first years.
Let's keep looking.
The fucker sent me?
I take offense to that. I am not a first year.
You'll never catch them now. Spiders. What? No, licorice actually.
It's licorice spiders. They have that kind of candy.
Honestly,
Like chocolate frogs.
sweet.
They're just sweet.
The burger cart come by.
Hey guys, so I know this video is a little short. Like I said in previous videos, it's because the camera I was using to record on roller coasters, I didn't know it was full of memory. It's a new camera. And it doesn't like tell you it's full of memory, and apparently in my bag it kept turning on and recording and then turning off, so I didn't know it didn't have memory. We went, like, I recorded on the Hulk ride, I recorded on Hagrid's again, I feel like I recorded on another roller coaster, and I have nothing to show for it. So I just have a little bit of the pieces. My Uncle Mike came with us that day, on the second day, and so we did some of the park there, and then we jumped over, we did Islands of Adventure, so we worked our way to Harry Potter World, Hogsmeade, and then we didn't do all the rides. Like, we were supposed to do Velocicoaster, but we skipped it. Oh! I was going to talk about the Jungle Adventure. Okay, so Jungle Adventure was the one ride I was also recording, and I didn't get a recording of. No one told me that the Jungle Adventure now and Jurassic Park World, I came with the idea that it was going to be like, you're going to see the Mosasaurus and all that, like it was supposed to be Jurassic World. It is not. It is not. It is not. I was so confused, because it's just, and unless I like got on the wrong ride, I didn't see another ride, but you know, maybe I got on the wrong ride. It was just like the old Jurassic Park River ride, except with a little bit of changes, a little bit modernized. But I was like, am I on the right ride? Like, did I read the map wrong? Like, I was so confused, y'all, because it wasn't what I was expecting. I was expecting Jurassic World, and it's not. So at Universal Orlando, I don't know if they have the new one and I've just been like bamboozled, or when they like redid the area, because in January of 2020 they were redoing the area. Like, when we went in 2020, the only thing was like the Discovery Center, and everything else was closed. The river ride was closed. They had like the little like photo stations and all that. That was it. So I don't know if they like redid it to go back to the original. I have no idea. It completely threw me for a loop. But yeah, and we were supposed to do the Velocicoaster, but we skipped over it because my cousins wanted to go take my Uncle Mike to some of the rides over in Universal Studios. So we skipped some of that, went over to Harry Potter World, and did Universal Studios, and then came back to Harry Potter World to do like Hagrid's, which was much better when it was working. It was working the next day, so that's the important thing. And then to finish the night, we were gonna do the Velocicoaster. We were in line for the Velocicoaster. Mind you, I can tell you, that line for the Velocicoaster was crazy just that night. So for people that don't know, they were opening the Velocicoaster before the official opening. So we were trying to get onto it that night before, and before they closed. And like, we got in line like right when the park closed. So we got in line and we're waiting, and there's like this, you go down and it's like all the way down. It's like, I don't know, it feels like half a mile down from where the actual building is for the ride. That you can go down. It like went down and then came back up. We went through there, we went through all the little zigzags and thing, and then we were just turning the corner to like officially in the queue, like in the queue building, past the first part where Mr. DNA is. And they said the ride was experiencing a short delay. We're like, okay, we'll stay in line, you know, short delay. And then they said it again, and we're like, okay, short delay, you know, whatever. And then they said it the third time, and we're like, okay, we'll stay in line. Well, then they said they were experiencing a long delay, and we're like, what's going on? And then the lights, so it's kind of dark where we were, the lights came on, and they were saying that Team 1 for human extraction. And we're like, So we're standing there because we're like, we'll wait to see what's going on. We were going and sorry, brain went away from me. They were sending a person down to talk to each group in line, and what she told us is that they were having delays. They didn't know if it was going to be back up. They were working on it. They didn't know if it was going to be back up, so they didn't know if we were going to be able to ride tonight, and if we waited in line, they couldn't promise us like a pass or anything if we didn't ride it. And they said they did have to get people off the ride, and so we were like, we'll go. Yeah, we were not playing with that. And then when we were getting ready to leave the park, like we met up over the group because there was only 4 of us going on the Velocicoaster. We met up another group, and their person that they were waiting for had actually been on the ride. They were going through like the little track area. You can watch ride point of views of the Velocicoaster, and they were like getting ready to like get out of the like little like tunnel kind of thing where it like shoots you off, and it shut them off, and they immediately stopped, and they had to get them off, and their guy heard the engineer tech whatever guy saying no one's gonna ride this ride tonight. And like even as we were leaving the park, they were running the coaster, but there was no lights on or anything on the vehicle, so I don't know if anyone even rode after that, but we didn't get a chance to ride it. So next time I go to Universal, I will go on the Velocicoaster, but I didn't get a chance this time. But all in all, it was a good day. My feet were killing me at the end of it because it was just a really long day. And it was busy. Sunday when we went, that was the first day that we went, it really wasn't, lines really weren't that bad. But Monday, the lines were awful. They said like Spider-Man was like a 45-55 minute wait. It was much longer than that. Yeah, lines were just awful that day. But we did it, we had fun, and you can see the little bits of videos I got for that day. But all in all, it was a great day.